Hi there and welcome back. If you're new, then welcome aboard. It's always nice to have new people join us, and if you are a returning subscriber, then hello and thank you very much for coming and hanging out with me again today. So we're in the middle of this week's series, which is using up our stash, what we've got lots of. Not to use them all up because we've got that much that it wouldn't be possible. And today I'm going to use up some frames. I've got lots of frames. Now these are stitched frames and these are 49 and market stitched frames. So I've got some of those. I've got digital frames and more digital frames. I think that's supposed to, I'm supposed to fold that. It's you know, one of those. Same with that one. So I'm going to start by just giving them a quick ink round, and then last week I was sorting out my junk, and I'd got lots of plastic packaging, so I'm going to use that to for the windows, because that'll use some of that up. I'm not going to fill the frames. This is literally just, you know, let's get them ready to use, because when, well, I don't know about you, but when I'm knee deep into a project, to then, you know, put some windows in and all the rest of it, wait for it to dry so it doesn't, that's a flip lock, so it doesn't move and all the rest of it. I don't pull them out, and that's obviously why I've ended up with lots of frames. And if you like Nanine's kits, Nanine has lots of frames, you know, in her kits. So yeah, I've got millions. So I thought it would be nice to get some used. These brown ones, I'm going to put them in with my upcoming projects, which is a collaboration new kit between myself and Nanine, which is going to be, well, which is called Gentlemen. So it's a masculine kit, and I'll be doing some Tim Holtz as well, so these will go nice with that. And then the white ones and those two, I'm doing a kit called Winter's Shadow in the new year, which is a blue and white kit. Again, it's from Nanine, so they will come in handy and they will be all ready to use. I don't know if there's any. Oh yeah, we've got lots of frames actually in our collaboration kit, so I might have to have a session sitting and doing them, or I can just use these ones and use those another time. I love frames. They're nice as, you know, decoration, and they're nice to stick onto something. And if you've got a surround like this and you can make a flip so it's, you know, like a window, I do love that. These, because they're so big, will probably be nice for the fronts of journals, you know, for the cover. I could have it in a page and then have it open behind, so it's a big pocket. So there's lots of uses for them. And I must say I've got a lot better at cutting them out. Obviously these ones I didn't have to cut out because they was already done, but the others, yeah, I think once you've done a few, it gets easier and easier. I always use my Tim Holtz scissors, the small ones. They're very pointed, so you can kind of jab into the middle of it and start cutting the middle out. And because they're tiny, it makes it quite easy. And I'm guessing if you've got a Cricut or something like that, that will do it for you. Or if you've got a die machine and you're lucky enough to have, you know, an oval, a circle, a square, what's the same size, then you could put your die on the inside of it and cut it out that way. So these are nearly done. So these videos are more, you know, get out whatever you've got lots of, or, you know, start having a look round it, or should use these more and things, and get them out and give it a go. So I've got lots of, you know, packaging from craft things. I used to buy acetate sheets, so, you know, I never got to use these. Yeah, I kept saving them, so it's time to use some up. So it is a little bit hard to see. So I'm going to use my art glitter. I'm just going to put one frame on each one, and then I can just put it to one side till it's dry without, you know, fiddling with it, and then I'll be able to cut them out, because, you know, see-through things aren't the easiest things to cut out because you can't see them. So will that go that way actually? Yeah. So let me bring it right to one edge, and then I'll only have to cut. I could have took it all the way down to there actually. Can I drag it? Yeah, so I'll only have two edges to cut out. Okay, in fact I will put another one there. Thought it'd be too fiddly, but I think it'll be fine. So just glue the underneath and then put them onto something see-through. Obviously if you've got acetate, use your acetate if you've not saved your packaging. But it's surprising, you know, everything comes in packaging, so it doesn't take long to you know, to have a pile to use. I've got all this, so yeah, it'd be nice to get some use. So what's that 2? Yeah, what's that bit? Oh, that's off something else. That's off something else, right. There is, you know, like a side bit. So if you just rip along there. Ooh, I should be able to. I know this isn't great for the camera, so I'm sorry about any shine. So let's get these big ones done. And then obviously these will be a lot quicker to use. I can stick a back onto them, so they're a pocket, or I can stick it, you know, onto an actual page. Or if I want it to be a flip, I can put a bigger piece of paper on the back and do that with the back part, and then that will make it into a flip. So that's that one. Just make sure that's it. Shall I do this other big one? I'm not going to go for that middle bit because that's even creased upper than this one. So I'm going to go right to the edge with this one. I know it's wastes a lot, but yeah, it's very creased in the middle. With plenty of glue on, especially these ones that I've got the stitches on. If you're good on the machine, you could obviously, you know, stitch your own. Am I on the edge? Yep. Just press it down to make sure it's all connected and put that over there. I'm going to put that there. Ooh, that's just fell off. That obviously wasn't connected. Okay, pop that over there. Right, let's do open this one. Oh. I think that's why I do buy the acetate, because obviously with it being see-through, it's like, well, at least you know it's kind of an A4. Well, it is an A4, and yeah, you can see where it starts and finishes. With this, it's just a little bit more difficult, but acetate has gone really expensive, as you know, a lot of things have. So it's definitely time to, you know, save and use these things. And it's waste of time saving these things if you're not going to use them. And I've not done Trash Tuesday for, you know, quite a few months, and I could definitely tell that I've not been doing it with the amount of stuff that I've got. And you know, the last month or so, I've not actually been saving anything, because I knew that I'd got so much to get used, which is, you know, crazy, because it's ephemera just waiting to be created by all this packaging and stuff. And I do find when you're using the packaging, it seems to come up with a lot of unusual things, because obviously, you know, you're making it to fit with the packaging. So yeah, I've always really liked the stuff that I've created, because it's always a little bit unusual. So that's got a hole there. Was like an air hole. So these are going to be a nightmare, aren't they, to cut out. I will do that off screen. Make sure it's all connected to the plastic. That's that. Okay, I should be able to put that on. there. So you'll have to tell me what things you've found in your craft room that you've got lots of, and what you're gonna make something with, even if it's just part of something ready, you know, to do something more with it when you've got an actual project. But I think these things are really good, you know, end of the year, beginning of a new year, especially, you know, people who like to give the craft room a good tidying out and stuff to start again. You know, and we unearth things and we think, crikey, how have I got that massive pile of those? Right, I should be able to do those big ones. I can find how to get in it. So yeah, this isn't gonna obviously be a very long video, because all I'm doing is sticking down. So I'm going to that's where it's gonna go. So if I do that on the edge, and then that flap will stick over. Let's make sure I've got it round at the edge of the window and round here. I could have just done it, you know, just round that bit, but right, let's find the edge. I think it's about there. So that's that one, and this one. Again, I'll fold this bit down. Like so. And get the glue. Hopefully I can get a biggish one and get these other two on the same one, and then I shall leave you. And yeah, I'll get them cut out and I'll put them in, you know, with the kits and that I'm going to be using next year, so they will pop up again, as everything will that we've done so far in this series, and the week before when I was using my actual leftovers. Let's just turn that over. It's a good job I did. That's lovely. So one more. Let's use that one because it's quite, you know, starting to rip and what have you. Oh dear. Well, for that one I only obviously want a tiny bit, so it doesn't matter. And obviously it was free, so I don't think it's a waste, but it's happened anyway, so it's not a lot I can do about it. Okay, pop that there, and so that's where the hinges. So again, I'll put that just off, and I'll do that. So I need to think, well, I need another look round to see what else I've got lots of, and I will come back tomorrow with something else. I think that's about that. And that's that. So now I will have some frames, all with the windows in, ready to go. So thank you very much for joining me. I'm going to sit here now and get them cut out. So yeah, got quite a few, haven't we? There we go. And I've still got some packaging left. So I'll put those into that one now, because I think that other one would have ended up ripping. So yeah, I've probably used half of this lot. I don't think this is even a bag. I might have even ripped. Right, I'm going. Thank you very much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.